Welcome back to Classic Games Revisited. I'm your host, Dami, and today we are reviewing the Atari 2600 VCS, Video Computer System, the Darth Vader model, which is scarier than the original woody wood grain model. And it's basically the same piece of equipment, except it's all black, which looks that much cooler and sleeker in your cabinet. It's a big, bulky, menacing console with 4 chrome switches in the front and a slot to put your cartridge. This computer system here, this Atari 2600, was introduced in 1977. It originally had 6 switches on the front. 1980, I believe, the still wood-grained model switched to this 4-switch appearance, and this version came out in 1982. It's big, heavy, it's got some serious weight to it. You could probably beat someone in the head with it and do some serious damage. Back on the business end of it, if we take a peek, we have controller ports. There's a controller port there. And the back of the console, not a great option. There's your difficulty A/B switch, your power jack receptacle for your power supply. This power supply is the original Atari power supply, but the interesting thing here is they gave you a mile of cord. You could literally hook it up to your TV, your Atari, and plug the power supply in your neighbor's house and save a little money that way by stealing their electricity. Plugs in with a little microphone style jack. There's the other difficulty A/B selector for the other controller port there. And that's your channel selector, channel 2, channel 3, for your RF. Your RF cord was attached in one end to the console, hardwired in. And on the other end, a standard RCA jack that plugs into an RF selector. Typically, they were a little manual switch on a metal box that said computer, TV. The Atari joystick. Many years of joy have been had with this stick. Little rubberized feet on the bottom. Why? I don't know. It was way too small and flimsy to actually be sat on a table or a hard surface to be used. The stick itself is too big to be a thumbstick, but too small for a full grip. The plug is a 9-pin receptacle, something Atari pioneered. Sega liked so much they picked it up for their Genesis. Consequently, you can use a Sega Genesis controller on your Atari VCS. Not many people know that, but you can. There's a little detailing around here that has since worn with time. Those little dashed lines used to be colored orange, and it says top to orient you with the way the controller should be held. The paddle controllers. These were required for certain classic games like Kaboom, tennis, a couple other games. Not a whole lot of games used them, but they were unique. It was a Pong-style dial with a single button on the side. 2 controllers fit into 1 receptacle port. This made switching paddles obsolete. 2 people could play, 1 paddle each, and it only took up 1 port. I don't know why they did that, but they did. So we have the Atari 2600, which is so shiny that it's screwing out the focus on my camera. There's your standard Atari cartridge. There's Phoenix. Plugs right in there. Slam it in, switch it on, start gaming. There's your selector. That select switch selects what type of game you're playing, and then the reset also doubles as a start. So once you select your game, you pull the reset switch and it starts the game. Switch it off, pull out the game, Atari games came in many shapes and sizes. There's a different shaped one. It's Tron, Deadly Discs, after the classic movie Tron. Unique kind of shape. Still plugs right in. Just looks a little different. Maybe a marketing gimmick. I don't know. Looks kind of like a cheaply manufactured cart. So maybe it was a money-saving device. Not really sure why they went with that kind of unique design for cartridges there, but they did. And there you have it. The Atari 2600. Darth Vader model. All black, very scary, very heavy, very big. But the only way to game, if you're going to game with the classic Atari library.